All right, so we're gonna dive into this Camaro, and if you're here, you're probably here because you got a b0081 symptom 00, and it's normally caused by the passenger presence sensor pad wearing through the seat rail. So I'm gonna show you that. That's the most common issue for having a code, that code. So we're gonna jump in this, I'm gonna show you how to change it, and yeah, I'm gonna show you the part that it's gonna take to do it. And if you do this, you're gonna save yourself a lot more money than having a shop put it in for you. And you will have to have it relearned when you put it in, but that's something the dealer can do and usually charges you half an hour labor to do. It doesn't take no time to do. If you got a buddy that has a shop and has a scanner that is capable of doing this, like a snap-on scanner is definitely capable of doing it. So I'm gonna show you that process also if you have a scanner at your use. So let's dive in and show you what to do. So customer brought the car in with the airbag light on, and it come up with the b0081 symptom 00. And anytime I've ever seen that code, it's always the passenger presence sensor pad. It rubs through the seat rail from just getting in and out of the car, and it actually rubs in too. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna pull the seat out, pull the seat apart, get the cushion here off, and right here in the front, like right where you push down, the pad actually sits right on the metal frame where they got the wire routed through at the bottom going into your module, and just constantly getting in and out of the car. It just rubs that harness in two. So I'm gonna be able to show you that. So let's get this seat out. And for this 2010 Camaro, this is the part number. I'm pretty sure it's the same sensor up to 15, but that's the part we got. And this thing was like $450. You can get them online sometimes for around $300. It's pretty expensive. Honestly, I feel like there should have been a recall done for this and the fix, because it's an airbag issue and it happens to a lot of these cars. So maybe one day, and usually when they do recalls, like mass recalls for stuff like this, and if you've ever paid to have it done, they'll usually pay you back for it. But as of right now, 2022, they haven't had a fix for it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get this actual seat unplugged from the car. And there's a little slot right here. You can take a screwdriver and just kind of get it started like that. And then you just grab that piece, slide it right out, and seat comes unplugged. And that's it as far as getting the seat unplugged. Now we just need to get the bolts undone. There's not actually any bolts at the front of the seat. It just kind of locks in. What you do have is some Torx at the back. And these bolts are T50s, T50 Torx. And I just kind of use a swivel and a socket to get right on them and get them out. But if you don't have an impact, you can ratchet them out. Once you get your bolts out, you're going to take the seat and kind of lean the back forward and pull back on the seat, and it'll come out of its locks in the front. All right, so the part in question, this is your module, and this is the connector that goes to the pad. All right, so we're gonna unplug our plug from the module that comes through the metal part here. I'm just gonna have it ready to come through. You got these push clips up here. You can just kind of pry very gently to get those out. And that's loose now. So now your whole pad will just slide right out. And we're gonna take it apart and actually see where it messed up at. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and start gently. I mean, just in case, I like to be gentle with these, just in case that's not the problem, because this is an expensive part. More times than none, I've seen this bad. Can't say that I've seen one of these not be bad. Got these little clips here that you can try to separate very gently. And pop off little washers that snap on. So now your top piece protector will come off. All right, got that off. So normally where it messes up is up here where these push clips are, where it's actually getting pushed into the seat frame, because these are the little tabs that holds it to the metal frame. And what happens is the actual seat pad moves. These clips keep this top portion from moving. There, you can get a better shot of what actually happened there. But the pin just started rocking and it breaks the wire. So we're gonna take our new pad, slide it down in our seat again. Push our pin through this big hole here. We'll go ahead and plug that up. And our push pins will go in our two holes. And that's it. All right, so you're gonna rotate this under, and you got your little edge here that just sits on this frame. And you just rotate it again, and it will pull the seat pushing tight, and you just push it on. Super, super simple. Flip it around. Clips on, and our little tethers here, stick them back through this portion of the frame. Get these things back right, and just clips on like that. They don't do a whole lot. Feed the other tether through. Plug our seat switch up. Snap, snap, put our screws in. The washer. And now, reinstall the seat. All right, so when you go in here to do the learn for this new pad, you don't really go to airbag. You got to go to passenger presence system. And once you get in there, you're going to go here to sensor learn. And what it tells you is you got to make sure that nothing's in the seat. It's going to do a relearn on like the pressure points. So we're going to do there. Test complete. And then we need to clear all codes. And now we go to display codes. It was coming back immediately. Now we're good. So let's crank this thing up and see if our airbag system does a good check and work. Airbag lights out. No more service airbag. And just like that, we have fixed our airbag issue. So if you found this video helpful, slap a like on the video, and if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.